Let's try and crash the game. Or break it somehow. What the fuck? Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 28 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited and Mega Man Rock'n'Roll, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games. So sit tight and learn. Hey, hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man X. You might ask with your little head, you already did Mega Man X with a Shadow Rock ZX. Well yes, I did. We played the game for about 2 hours and in that time beat the game. It was much like me and Fallon evaluating the second game on the Game Boy. But people have been voicing their concern about the score. I gave Mega Man X 8.2 and people are saying if you did that alone, the score would be lower. Well, let's see. Let's do the entire game in the normal fashion. And thank you again for Shadow Rock ZX for introducing me to the game, and now I know most of what I need to know, so I can make this series here. It was a good idea to do the collaboration in the first place, otherwise there would be no way for me to do this right now. But now I have the knowledge and the power. So let's do what we always do, evaluate a game. Feels more complete that way to have them all in my channel as well. Mega Man X! Mega Man X is registered, but Capcom is not. Capcom! Love the music, love the intro, love how the title comes on the screen. That's so Super Nintendo. What I don't like is that the demo is this stage. The most obnoxious sounding stage you could have, and that's the intro. Why, Capcom? Please, don't do that. Already has the maximum... he has all weapons and max health. At least I'm assuming so. And we will check the weapons in more detail as well here. That's a horrible demo. Why would you do that? Then if I recall correctly... yeah, he jumps on the spikes for some reason. I guess to showcase the weapon. Password, like I said in the evaluation with Shadow Rock ZX. God damn! Still not a single word. They still don't know how to spell that. And if you're here for like 5 seconds, that happens. It just does not like the fact that you're sitting in the menu. Has to play the intro. I can't help but think that Dr. Kane's password is literally Dr. Kane. Look at that. Psh, amateur hour. That's all it takes to hack into Dr. Kane's systems. What's his password? I don't know. Dr. Kane. Head is equipped with. Arms are equipped with. This is all information I need, especially when I don't have enough time to read it. Body skin. Interior skeleton. Warning, X. Why is that in quotes? X is the first of a new generation of robots, which contain a new feature, the ability to think, feel and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, robots, the results would be bad. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day. Nor is anyone gonna read this much text. What a horrible intro. X possesses great risks, as well as great possibilities. Possibilities. Right on. Option mode. I like how they call that a mode. Like, literally the options. Oh, that's a mode. What are you doing? Shot. Why not shoot? Okay, that's shoot, jump, dash, select R, select L. There's an underscore, select underscore L. Menu. Monaro. Nam Corporation. If you're wondering what the diarrhea noise is in the background, that's the dishwasher in the kitchen area. Game start. English speak. Bam! Lovely. Like I said in the live evaluation, there's gonna be some repeats, so I'm just gonna tell you right now. If you watch the live evaluation, I'm gonna just repeat some things here and there, but just deal with that. That looks like an owl head in the background that's holding the tracks. Alright, that's probably because I injected mustard into my head. This is essentially the intro stage done right, but let's look at the controls first. Got a tippy toe, got the animation for it. It's still part of the running animation, but you can see that the tippy toe is there. Works fantastically well. You can shoot 3 times, on the ground and in the air. That's good. And there would be a slide if we would have it, which is one of the things I do not like about this game. But I'll tell you more about that once we get to a Chill Penguin stage. So that's all the controls and physics, they work fantastically well. Animations, fluent and nice. And the running animation is just great. As soon as you start walking the right, the lights kinda dim. Although it doesn't make sense, because there's no light post, street lights in this part. That's, for some reason, this is lit. Then you walk away. Goes dim, and now it goes back to bright because now the street lights are here. So it makes sense in this spot, but it does not make sense here because there's no lights here. Weird. Maybe there's a light up there in the street above. That's a stretch though. So I don't know why that happens, but it looks cool. And then we have some very generic enemies here. The animation is nice. Everything that every part of X looks fantastic. That's just the phenomenal there. So generic enemies, shoot them twice, they change and explode. A lot of people probably don't even know that that happens, because you do this and you kill it. But if you shoot it twice, that happens and it explodes. Shoot it 3 times, well, you just kill it a bit faster. That's probably something that a lot of people miss playing this game, especially when you just dash all around and then just don't really look at things. So attention to detail in this game is really good. It's just a shame that sometimes the game style and the playing style can be made in such a way where the player doesn't necessarily see all of that. It's only after playing the game numerous times you see all the fine detail. But I'm just saying that maybe if you do it a little bit better, all of the attention that was put into the details could be seen on the first run through. So I do not like how this enemy shoots missiles, and they will come at you off screen. Very yeah, I guess, yeah. The enemy is not on the screen yet, but it can still fire at us, like this. That's the problem. So enemies should not fire at you when you don't see them, if it's not well designed, so this is definitely not, because of an attack like this. So it should only fire at us once it's on the screen, like this. And such a big enemy, that an attack like this, that's very hard to know. You would not know that that's gonna happen. There is a telegraph, but it's so short. Or rather, it doesn't really tell you what's going on, that's the problem with it. It's a fine attack, but just not telegraphed well. But, as usual, as we play X, we realize that we just do this. We don't really care about what the enemies do, we just kill them. So, that's the difference between Classic and X. In here, you just go around mashing everything to death. There's really no strategy involved most of the time, it's just throw your brain away and just fire at things, they will die. Apparently that's not coming back now. Let's try and make that come back, maybe it doesn't. There could be a flag on it. Yep, it's not coming back. It's kind of like a mini-boss thing for some reason. Can't showcase that. And enemies come back really easily. Like, I know that's typical for this era of games, but they come back so easily in this that is almost ridiculous. Like a little bit of a scroll back and immediately the enemies come back. Like that. That's fine though. And the contrast between the background and the foreground is alright. Although the cars coming at you at the beginning kind of gives me a heart attack every time. It looks like they're on the same plane. So this probably is a teaching element for the future. So if you just stand here and look at this, you are making the situation more dangerous for yourself. And again, look at the attention to detail they have here. And who's gonna sit here and look at all this? This is fascinating as hell to me. So most people, most players, they just go here and just kill them, like this. And no problem. But since we stopped and watched all that happen, we're gonna have a bit of a problem here. Which is interesting. Again, you do have the wall jump, so that helps. But again, attention to detail completely dismissed if you just kill things like you're supposed to. That's a bit of a problem in X's game design, at least in my opinion. So that's that. I like how you can still like wall jump off of these small areas as well. So every wall essentially it's possible to jump off of, which is good. Makes it more unified. So that's the thing about the enemies. And you do have a charge, which is fun. And all the weapons can be charged as well, and there's a health charge and stuff like that. Although it does look like it does the same damage. So that stops the charge. What about health shot? That also kills the enemy and stops the charge. So some inconsistencies there. It's 2 shots. But it looks like the health charge also does 2 damage. So why would I fully charge this? If it does the same amount of damage and it does not go through the enemy. If it... That's... well, that's just strange. Oh well. It's kind of like, who's gonna notice when you just plow through the game. So here's this fellow again, and for some reason the projectiles go over the gap, which they should not. They should drop down the pit. It's actually one thing I do not like about this. Let's try and shoot one of the missiles, see if that's the thing. Let's see if we can make that. Nope, they ding. That's good. I actually like that. Takes a lot of shots, this one. There we go. So, simple enough. And you can mash easily in this game, which is good. There's pretty much no buffer, what I can see anyway. And again, there's the street lights there, and now it gets dim. Very nice. Now we got the first mini boss. If you just keep running to the right, you'll probably get hit by that machine gun fire, but it's not a lot of damage. It's like, yeah, it's 2 damage. And this is your clue on these enemies. You can only shoot them in the head, where their so-called eye is. And I believe that's weapon energy right there. And you can get crushed by this mini-boss. But what I like about this is you can actually jump off of the mini-boss as well. Not just walls, but this one as well. That's cool, and you can see the energies there. So you're like, ah, let's go see how to get those. And you're like, oh, alright. And this teaches you the basic mechanics of the wall jump. Again, no need for boring text. No need for fucking tutorial bubbles. No, fuck that. Just use your common sense. This is how you make a tutorial level. Whatever game you're making, it doesn't matter. This is how you make the introduction to your game without any dialogue. Which the later X games kind of suffer from. If you like story, why not? But that's just how the X games are. Rule of 2, another mini-boss. Really, I don't think there's a reason to have two in this level. I don't think that benefits the player in any way. And now the edges of the platform start to crumble. Here, the enemies, the little hornets, make sense. They drop mines. But there are spots in which they really don't even need to drop mines, because they're on your level. I think it's here. They could just crash into you. Yeah, like here, look at this guy. He doesn't even need to drop any mines, he can just crash into us. Some placements would have been better if they thought about that for a while. So, but anyway, the intro level, very well done. Not likely to find too many problems in here. And I like these enemies in the sense that they stop right before they hit you. Look at this. Right there. And then if you do give them a chance, they will get you. So it gives you the feeling that you're being inspected. Look at that. They actually... That's what I like. They know that you're here. They know, oh, that's X. Let's get him. So it's not mindless enemies going back and forth on platforms, like sometimes you see that happen. These enemies have a brain, they know you're there, they're trying to kill you. That's what I like about games. Enemies with intellect, right? And these are fun because you can actually kill them and the cars will still keep going. And there's spikes on the front, so that makes sense. If something is on their way, they will die. Interactions with other elements, very nice. Can the car make that? No, it just explodes for no reason. Still there. Like the cars though. But here, some inconsistencies as well. I guess that's on the foreground, that's why it's bright. But it looks like you could jump on it, and you can't. That's one thing that we could have problems with in this game. And you can ride the car to the first boss. Which is not really too bad. I don't know why this screen keeps scrolling for so long, but I guess it gives you more room to do things. So essentially just destroy the cars and the people. Car people. Not a big problem. And I like how you can jump on the cars. Has a flat top. Should not hurt you. There we go. The atmosphere in this game, the music in general, very good. Look, it's Slim Knight, man. I like how he stopped right before me. How did I dodge all of those? Can I just ask? I should not dodge this, because this is part of the story, has no health bar. So we're supposed to get killed by him. Hitbox is a bit wonky. That's alright though, since it's not a real fight. I do not like the fact that we just have to lose. I'm not a fan of those things.
You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me?
I like how I can progress the story myself. I don't have to actually either wait for too long or miss a dialogue because I wasn't fast enough. Alright.
I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him.
I like how X has the same voice than Mega Man. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even be cut in half like I will. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can.
Who the fuck is Sigma?
I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. Implying that I'll survive. X, I know you can do it. How about just go together? Like, why do you have to separate, you idiots? That's how you die. Now look at the cute password screen. And now, the best level select team of all time. It is one of my favorites, I have to tell you that. Why does the elephant boy look like he's already defeated? His mugshot is pretty dark. That's weird. What is his name again? Flame Mammoth. Attacks, fire wave, oiling, jump press. That gives you an idea of their attacks. What a nice bit of technology we have here. Boomer Kuvanga. That was my other... Like, I don't understand the names. Like, we come from Flame Man, Cut Man, Night Man. to the X series with Boomer Kuwanga, Sting Chameleon, Spark Mantrill. It's like, what happened? Launch Octopus. Mavericks have some weird names and they only get more strange as we go on. Not a big fan, but I do like Armored Armadillo, that's pretty cute. So we have SPEC, I guess specifications, so we know who they are and what they do. Then we have Stage, which just shows you the stage. And then we have Map, which shows you dots against the picture. Okay, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? It's just like a bunch of useless information. What is this? Nothing. Mega Man X, why is he down here? Like, it's Super Nintendo. Don't tell me you can't add the Maverick names like below them. Just rearrange the whole screen. You have a lot of like unused space. Like there's a huge gray border. Just add the information there. Like why do you have to hide it behind buttons? I guess it's kinda cool. Oh, he has the Maverick logo on his head. I guess it's kinda cool, but it's just needless. This is completely worthless, the map. The stage is kinda worthless. Why would you need to know that? It's just like a, hey, this is Super Nintendo, look at what we can do. I guess that's the reason. SPEC. Well, let's start with Chill Penguin so I can complain about not having the dash boots from the beginning. Lovely transitions though, I like these. Chill Penguin! There we go, looks nice. Nice looking level. So, I would much rather have the dash boots from the beginning. Like, why do you have the dash boots randomly in a random stage? That you just, like, you're forced to get them pretty much. There's no way you'll just accidentally miss them. So why just not have them from the beginning? Like, why not? Just pop Dr. Light in after the, like the intro stage, and he just go in the fucking capsule and he's like, here's your dash boots, now go wreck shit. Instead you have to know, oh, they're gonna be in Chill Penguin stage, let me go there first. And that also limits your, like, possibilities of the order pretty much. You always have to come here just to get them, unless you wanna go slow as hell through all the stages. So that's really not what I like. They should have really had that from the beginning. I don't like that. But at least the dash boots are there. Like, just have them after the intro stage, like, why not? That would have been perfect. Background is kinda strange. Oh! And enemies just come from nowhere and hit you. Alright. There he is. I do like the fast-paced enemies. They're really fun. And they fit the style of Mega Man X, don't get me wrong. Like, if this game had slow enemies, that would really suck. But since it's kind of a fast-paced game, I can kinda excuse these designs. Can I jump up to it? Oh, that hits me! Who designed this? Oh, maybe if I'm really careful. Nope, that hits me every time. There's no spikes at the bottom, I don't know why that hits me. Capcom! Nope, there's no way. Alright, that sucks. Oh, you can shoot through the bottom? Oh yeah, because you can shoot through walls. So you can just kill this enemy from here like this. Except it's not coming back, is it? Oh, I like how the arm at the back has a shadow. Look at that. So, yeah, look at that. You can kill it from here, even though you're still in kind of a problem spot, even if you do that. Alright. My worst enemy. The walls. What the hell is he doing? Shooting lasers from his ears. How am I dodging all of this? Oh, it just... the bullet just disappears in the air. That's kind of cheap looking. Look at that. Just disappears. Why not continue the shot through the screen? I don't know.
Hey, he's nitpicking the game. Get him!
But hey, that's what I do. Doesn't mean I don't like it. These are all fine here. Fun sections. The reaction time you have to dodge those wall pieces though is really tight, but again, fits the gameplay style of Mega Man X though. It's not too hard, so getting hit here and there in a cheap way, not really a huge problem. Nice effect here, going through the cave opening. Looks really nice. And the bats in good positions here. Except if you do even a slight bit of backtracking, like this, they already come from behind. You don't have to scroll back much, like here. The only thing you have to do is jump up like a pixel. So you kill this. I'm trying not to jump while I do this. So it already comes back. You can see it at the top, manifesting, when I jump up like that. Look at that. Enemies come back so easily, that's ridiculous. Because the screen state continues over the screen's border. That's the reason why the bigger enemy in the intro stage was shooting at us, even before we could see it. So that's the reason why enemies spawn back so easily. So that's a bit of a flaw in the game's overall design. There we go. Have a bit of a enemy recycling going on. I would love to see that enemy roll back. Like here, it goes uphill. Maybe it could stop right here and go back right. And then just kind of get in a loop here, go back and forth like this. That would have been nice to see. Like, just keeps going. I can see it struggling on those parts, but it's going too fast to get stuck. That's one thing I would have loved to see. This is well done, you can see the enemy coming from there. And again, possibility to train your wall jumping here. If you just know to come here first. If you don't, ooh, you're in a bit of a trouble without your dash boots in many spots. So here they are then, just randomly here. What a bad design.
So you come. I give you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers. But beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X.
You're not gonna tell me how to use it, you fucker?
Oh, nice, it shows you how it works. Good. Good! Let's try and crash the game. Or break it somehow. What the fuck? Okay. Can somebody explain to me how this happened? What? Oh, you know what? Did you see that one boss defeated? Remember that? What the fuck? I just started the game. Wait a minute, let me check my cheats. No? I'll show you so you'll believe this. I have no game cheating codes on. Look. It's empty. What? Is this like a known glitch? Of a robot, like a Maverick being beaten? What? What? I've never seen or heard anyone comment about things like a thing like this. Why is Flame Mammoth beaten? What the hell? Well, gives us the ability to check the weapon, I guess. I'll check what's going on for the next episode. And possibly bring Flame Mammoth back from the dead. I don't know how the fuck this happened. I've never used cheats on this game. What the f... Okay, that's weird. You know what else is weird? The capsule is gone. But now we have the dash, which you pretty much want to bind to the shoulder button. Otherwise you'll be reaching your thumb to the A button. That's not fun. Oh well. Good animation on the dash as well, and you can jump out of the dash. And all good to me. And I personally don't like the fact that you can dash without pressing any direction. That can lead to accidental dashing. So I would prefer if you had to press the direction as well at the same time. Oh well. And if you do jump while you're dashing, it stops your momentum, which is weird. So if you're not holding a direction now, it stops. That's strange. But if you're just playing the game normally, you're probably not gonna even notice. It's like a old man syndrome if you mash the dash. Oh, let's get the Sigma then. Holy shit! Almost fucking killed myself. No, that's not how you place enemies. Bad game. Really naughty. Look at that. You placed the enemy right on the gap. That's not fair. No. Okay, that's better. That's good. There we go. I love this enemy. The animation is just perfect. What is that? I love that. Even if it's like very slow and very animated in a way where if you see it, you'll just kill it and you don't even know what it does. Fuck. Like this. Oh. Well, anyway, that's alright. Look at the ugly pixel on the corner of this tile. Look at this here. Ew. Oh! Game is very forgiving when it comes to energy drops. But as usual, when I start to dash, I just accidentally kill myself. Like, look at that. The game gives you the dash and then it pretty much shoves enemies in your asshole, expecting you to dodge them with the dash. Look at this. Funny. Fun. Why is there arrows pointing down on this pillar? Makes me think you could somehow go down with it. I don't think that's a thing. How much damage does the ostrich take from a flame mammoth flame? Holy fuck! It completely gets mangled. It's probably a pretty good weapon, because it's a melee weapon pretty much. Does it always give you a 1-up? Or am I just hallucinating now? No, I just got extremely lucky. Let's see, a couple of times here. So it's not like the bat in that other stage. The secret bat. Nope, it's just I just got lucky. Alright, so these arrows, not really, don't know what that's about. And then we have one of the worst things in this game, in my opinion, the suit. The power armor. Can I destroy that? Nope. And I can't jump over that either with this. And I didn't even realize you could dash with it. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But that's the thing. Can I... Huh? I'm just trying to go back with this. They prevented that. Oh, that's the reason why this pillar is here. They don't want you to go back here with the suit. I see. That's clever design. Just don't get the arrows. But I don't like this. Really, there's no strategy when you encounter enemies with this. You just mash. Especially in duels. So this I don't want to break, because I'll probably kill myself if I do. And here's your secret. But I was gonna say, but you need the weapon. We have it though, so now we can get this. We don't have to revisit for this reason at least. That is really hilarious. I don't know why the hell we have the weapon. I honestly don't have any idea. Like, is that some sort of like a crazy glitch we have? I just don't know. Anyway, let's go check the bottom routes, because I missed it on the actual live evaluation as well. I did not go up down here. And the suit is gone, which is good. I don't like them. No! The placement sometimes really rough. And if you kill the people before they go in the suit, you'll get in the suit as well. Can this suit fit into this gap? Motherfucker. Oh! Can I somehow get... Huh? No. They just prevented the exploration with the suit. Hilarious. Oh! Imagine out of all things, you just get killed by a snowball. What is... Yeah, like small snowballs. That's it. That's the whole... Oh, there he goes again. Some of these enemies are so slow. Like, it doesn't really matter what they do, you just kill them. Really weird how they did some of these enemies. Long animation times, long cycles. That's weird. Can I make it all the way up there? Probably not. No. Nope, I can't. So, we have the weakness. If somebody knows what the hell happened, let me know. I honestly don't have any idea what... Like, I'm running the original ROM here, so I don't have any clue what's going on with this weapon thing. Can you grab the hook yourself? That should... No, you can't. I would expect that you could. Like, why not? You can reach it. And maybe if you can reach the hook, something would happen that would help you. Or just, like, kill you. Whichever. But just let me grab the hook. Like, why not? I like how easy this guy is. Just literally kill me. He's not doing much. All you have to do is just stay in the corners here and you'll be safe. Good telegraphs all around. Good example of a well done boss that way. And sometimes you get an epilepsy attack. Apart from that, really easy. Just wanted to do that. And the charge shot doing 2 damage is good. So you actually have to learn the pattern and not scum it. I don't like games that have 3 damage on the charge buster against bosses. Not really a fan of that. It gives you too much leeway. You never really learn the pattern, because you just scum it. So 2 damage is perfectly fine. And sometimes he dings the shot if he's firing the little ice rocks at you. Or if he's just starting the slide, then he's already on his iframes, which is sometimes hard to tell. But I do like the X games in the sense that the boss fights really shine. The maneuverability you have, the movements you can do, it just really elevates the fight into an entirely new level that is not present in the classic games, or at least in most of them. You can't do shit like this in them. And really gives you all kind of stuff to do. Contact damage high, apparently, which is fun to see, because I always thought that the contact damage in Mega Man 4 example is good. Like, if you get hit by the body of the boss, it's your own fault. So I think that should be high. Let's check out the weakness then here. Since we have it, why not use it? Does the weakness go through the iframes, I wonder? Let's see. When he's sliding, we should test that. And... Nope, it does not go through that. Let's see if you can do something like this. Nope. I tried. Bitch. Well, that's it for showcasing the boss. You die 5 times over nothing. Well, let's see how fast we can kill him. As an amateur. I'm still not good at games like this. I'm still not good at the X games, but I'm learning. I'm much more confident now than I was before the collaboration with Shadow Rog CX. He has shown me the way of the X games. There we go. He was facing the wrong way because we were a bit off sync. That can happen. Man, I'm really interested. I'll say it again. If somebody knows what the hell happened, why do I have this weapon? Let me know. This is like this is not even a save. It's nothing. It's I started with a fresh ROM after our evaluation. I started from the beginning. I reset the game. Why the hell is Flame Mammoth down? Like, is this something that's known, or is it just some freak accident or something? I've never seen this. In any case, if you agree with what I say, leave a like. If you disagree, leave a dislike. I'll catch you next time. And of course, let's check the weapon kit. See if this is broken or not now. You get shotgun eyes. I would love to see this weapon used on enemies on this demo. but there's no enemies there. Alright, there we go. Catch you next time.
What?
Thanks for watching another Nico Evaluates. Join us in Discord to talk about Mega Man, White Bread, and the neighbor's dog. Impact the show in my Patreon, or just throw a few bucks if you wanna buy me coffee. Check our merch at teespring.com/store/Snupster and get my quotes on your shirt. If you want to see weekly Mega Man races, go ahead and subscribe to Snupster. Catch you on the next one.